Okay, good morning, everyone. Today is November 7th of 2020. This is English for 7th grade. This is class number 5. Our topic for today is occupations, and my name is Savi Vega, your English teacher. Today, we are going to identify different type of occupations and workplaces. Family members' duties in the society. The objectives. Students will be able to identify different occupations and workplaces. Let's start with the vocabulary. Repeat. Repeat with me. Accountant. Accountant. Architect. Architect. Astronomer. Astronomer. Author. Author. Baker. Baker. Butcher. Butcher. Carpenter, carpenter, dentist, dentist, doctor, doctor, farmer, farmer, firefighter, firefighter, judge, judge, mechanic, mechanic, nurse, nurse, pilot, pilot, plumber, plumber, police officer, police officer, psychiatrist, psychiatrist, surgeon, surgeon, teacher, teacher. Now let's talk about the occupations or of the profession, the jobs, and then the workplaces. An accountant work in an office. Architect, he also build and design different plans to build houses, and he works in an office. Astronomer. Astronomers, they work in scientific laboratories, right? Author, he works at home. Baker, they work in a bakery. Butcher, oh, yeah, they work in a supermarket. Carpenter, he has a workshop. Dentist, he works in a clinic. So according to the professions or the job, people has different places where they work. Like, for example, surgeon. Surgeons work in a hospital. Firefighter. Firefighter works in a fireplace. Okay? In a fire station. The judge works in a court. Farmers work in a farm. Doctors work in a hospital. Mechanic works in a workshop. Nurses work in hospitals. So we have doctors, nurses, and surgeons. They three work in a hospital. Pilots work in an airport. Police officer work in a police station. Psychiatrist, he works in a clinic or hospital. And teachers work in a school. Let's repeat the vocabulary once more. Accountant, architect, astronomer, author, baker, butcher, carpenter, dentist, doctor, farmer, firefighter, judge, mechanic, nurse, pilot, plumber, police officer, psychiatrist, surgeon, and teacher. Okay, now how can you work or how can you make sentences with professions? Okay, in this case, we have to work with the special verb to be. You have the subject, the verb to be, plus the profession. For example, the question in English, what does Mike do? This is Mike. Look, Mike has a book of medicine in his hand. Mark wears a coat. Mark looks like a doctor. What does Mike do? He is a doctor. He's a doctor. He's a doctor. And here we have the subject, the pronoun in this case, he, the contraction form of is, and the profession, doctor. In here we have more details. You have the question, what do you do? What do you do? Ask for your profession. What do you do? If the question is for me, what do you do? I am a teacher. What do you do? You are a student. What does he do? In this case, we are talking about a male singular. He is a doctor. What does she do? In the case of a feminine, okay, we have a female here. She is a photographer. Okay, and here we have an example of a conversation. What does she do? He is asking the other guy. Then he answered, she is a photographer. Let's check the other chart here. To be plus profession in singular form. I am a teacher. You are a student. He is a pilot. She is a nurse. John is an actor. Susan is an actress. If you notice here, we include a article, a and an. Those are articles. They indicate singular, only one. Okay? And we use these articles before the noun, the profession, teacher. I am a teacher. We use a in the case of the noun that starts with a consonant sound, and an when the noun that follows it starts with a vowel sound. A teacher, teacher starts with a consonant. A teacher. Actor, actor, it starts with a vowel sound. So we use an. They both means the same. One. Uno, una. Only one. They are used in singular form. A plus vowel sound, examples, an actor, an engineer. A plus consonant sound, a dentist, a teacher. For the plural forms, we don't need to include any article. We just say the subject, the verb, and the profession. We are teachers. In the professions, we use plural form, S. We are teachers. You are students. They are pilots. Mike and Mary are dentists. Two. That means plural. Remember, you have to include the S at the end of the profession because that indicates plural, more than two. Here we have some examples. I am a teacher. We are students. A for singular, S for plural. He is an engineer. She is a dentist. When you want to make the questions or the answer, the question is, what do you do? Yes, that's the question we use in English to ask for profession. What do you do? What do you do? Repeat after me. What do you do? What do you do? I'm a teacher. I'm a dentist. I'm a doctor. I'm an architect. I'm a photographer. When you ask for a male person or a male subject, you say, what does he do? He is a doctor. If you ask for a female subject, then you say, what does she do? She is a dentist. Now let's watch this video.
Ready, mamá.
Nurse. Astronaut. Engineer.
Okay, where do you work? Now, this is the second question. The first question, what do you do? Then you say, I am a student, I am a doctor, I am a secretary. Now, let's talk about the workplaces. There are many places in our community. So the question is, where do you work? Work, ask for a place. Where? ¿Dónde? Where do you work? ¿Dónde trabajas? Where do you work? Then a firefighter works in a fire station. Let's check this vocabulary of different places in the community. Repeat after me. The fire station, the hospital, the library, the police station, the post office, the school, the fire station, the hospital, the library, the police station, the post office, and the school. Where do you work? I work in the fire station. Where do you work? I work in the hospital. Where do you work? I work at the library. Where do you work? I work at the police station. Where do you work? I work at the post office. Where do you work? I work at the school. Let's check this second video about workplaces.
Where do you work? Where do you work? ¿En dónde trabajas? I'm a doctor. I heal patients for a living. I work in a hospital. I'm a nurse. I design buildings for a living. I work in a construction company. I'm a chef. I prepare meals for a living. I work in a restaurant. I'm an engineer. I fix machines for a living. I work in a factory. I'm a business person. I produce for a living. I work in an office here. Where do you work? Donde tú trabajes, quiero que con inglés subirás cada vez más fácil.
Okay, here we have more practice.
Hunters in my community by Bobby Calvin. What is our community? A community is a place where many people live and work together. Community partners are people who make communities cleaner, safer, and better. Who are the helpers in your community? Some community partners are builders, doctors, teachers, and librarians. All these people help you. Buildings and roads. Communities need buildings where people can live or work. Builders build houses, offices, schools, and stores. They also build roads and bridges. Builders use these machines to do their work. Bulldozer, digger, crane, cement mixer. Electricity and water. People in a community need electricity. Lights, computers, television sets, and many other things cannot work without it. Electricians are people who make sure that communities have the electricity they need. People need clean water in their homes. They drink School helpers. Some children walk to school. Crossing guards make sure the children cross the roads safely. School bus drivers drive some children from home to school. School nurses take care of children who are sick at school. Principals make sure that everyone follows the school rules. Caretakers clean screws and fix things. Who are more school helpers? Medical helpers. Medical helpers are doctors, nurses, and other people who keep us healthy. Some medical helpers work in offices. Others work in hospitals. Dentists are doctors who care for our teeth. They check our teeth and fix them. They teach us how to have healthy mouths. Emergency helpers. Emergencies are dangerous things that happen suddenly. Emergency workers help find people and take them away from danger. Paramedics bring sick or hurt people to hospitals. They take them to hospitals quickly in ambulances. They care for the people until they arrive at the hospital. Firefighters. Firefighters fight fires in buildings. They also fight forest fires. They rescue people and animals. They risk their lives to help others. Firefighters drive big trucks to fires. Police officers. Police officers protect people in their communities. They make sure that people do not break the law. They help people who are in trouble. Police officers talk to children about how to be safe in their communities. Kind helpers. Volunteers are kind people who help other people. They do not get paid for their work, but their jobs are very important. You can be a volunteer too. You can help the earth by planting trees or picking up trash. How else could you help?
Really interesting. These are reading about community helpers and jobs. Okay, now let's talk about the tasks. Okay, let's talk about tasks. Remember, you have different tasks that you can check here at the agenda or in works. You have task number 4 and number 5. Task number 4 is the vocabulary about occupations, the ones that we have here in the English model, page 18. Okay, you have it here. You have the word in English and the meaning in Spanish. What do you have to do is select 10 words, 10. Select 10 words and illustrate it. Write the word in English, okay? For task number 5, you have a reading. The reading is, what a busy day. You have to do the reading, read the text, and complete the chart with the different occupations of each member of Mark's family and the job place. These are the tasks that you have for this week. I will read it for you once more. Vocabulary. Repeat at home. Check your module. housewife, doctor, nurse, technician, engineer, architect, judge, secretary, vet, priest, lifeguard, waiter, waitress, actor, actress, scientist, postman, bus driver, cook, teacher, student, janitor. Then you have the reading. What a busy day. This is Mark's story, okay? Mark is talking about his family. He is describing what each member of his family does. Like, hello, I'm Mark. Every day in my house, my family members, my relative, and I get up early in the morning because we all have different occupations. My mother works at a hospital. She is a nurse. My father works building houses. He is a builder. Karen, my sister, works at a restaurant. She's a waitress. Samuel, my brother, works at a high school. He's a teacher. Jose is my uncle. He works at a hospital too. He is a doctor. His daughter, Mary, works in an office. She is a secretary. I also get up early because I have to go to school. I'm a student. What do you have to do is check the name of the member of the family, write the occupation, and write the job place. For example, Mark's mother. According to the text, Mark's mother works in a hospital. She is a nurse. So in here, in the space of occupation, you write nurse. And in the job place, hospital. And then so on. And you finish completing the task. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for your attention.